Welcome back everyone to episode, well, I have no idea, 36 or something of Let's Play Rule the Waves. A continuation of our big fleet battle with Great Britain. And things in the first episode went pretty well for us. We were able to form up a really nice battle line, and we've been just pelting all the British ships as they appear. They made this little maneuver north, which brought them closer to us, but I think they reconsidered after we really started to hammer them. My goal is to try to get in as many shots as I can, so we're just going to keep pushing a little bit further south and hope that maybe it's possible to pursue them a little bit. But obviously, we have this battle cruiser line over here, so let's actually fan right back out straight and see if we can engage them instead. It's not normally a good idea to do this, to engage... I mean, it's not a good idea to split down the middle, because then we'll be attacked on both sides. But it's also probably not a bad idea to try to pursue the enemies you've already weakened, instead of going, you yourself being weakened, going up against some new ships that are just pretty much fresh. But I also suspect that their battle cruisers are slightly weaker. We are definitely doing some good damage. So what we can do, maybe, is send... I'm thinking of sending my destroyers over there. Any of my destroyers which are capable of being sent, which doesn't look like many of them. The Zorky can make a maneuver over there. I think that she'll be able to do her turn fast enough that we don't have to worry about interrupting the line just by doing this quick maneuver. Yeah, that looks very good. And of course, yes, we do want to detach the Petropavla. Let's get her to go north so that she doesn't interfere, though. Get her out of the battle line. Yeah, so we'll just take a look. That guy's pretty much dead in the water. This guy is having problems. You know what? I think... let's forget it. Let's just actually head directly south at these guys. If we happen to pick up some battlecruiser hits on the way, that's fine. But these guys are a lot of treaty-class ships, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't mind running my whole battle line down that way. So we'll start turning these guys in. Actually, they're going to be on the wrong side, so how do we do this? They won't be on the wrong side forever, but yeah, I don't really know how to deal with this situation. So I guess what we'll do is kind of stay with the system we began to form here. Okay, so one of their battle cruisers is firing at the Gangoot. She took a few hits here. I think that's their heavy battle cruiser, which is that's not good. Okay, well, nothing we can do about it. I still think we're making the right decision to make sure that these ships are actually sunk. So we'll continue in our southern course now. That is one of the two that we really want to sink. Oops, no. You just head completely south now. There's no way we're going to gain the wind advantage. It's a light breeze. Yeah, I keep messing this up. Problem is, my microphone is right in the way of that. There, something like that. Okay, steady as she goes. We're taking a few hits. That is an Andromeda class which is hitting us, and that is one of the big boys, the 16-inch hits. Good gracious. Well, stay tough, Mr. Gangoot. Hopefully we can pull this off still. Let's get this guy to flank over there just to mess with them a little bit. Okay, there's an Abacure class. We have already... Wow, this is another big one. 12 16-inch guns. One of our hits just happened to knock out one of their turrets immediately. Very, very low armor. I'm especially looking at that 10-inch turret. My goodness. Oh, that is really low. So hopefully we can get lucky and get a flash fire. Okay, now these guys should be coming out the other side soon. Push them that way. Excuse me. Okay. Alright. What happened this turn? Got a hit on us, but we are a pretty powerful ship. Very hard to sink. German ingenuity, of course. Doesn't look like they can penetrate. Even our own is standing well against the barrage. That's good to see. That line. Yeah, they have a lot of good battle cruisers over here. I think we made the right decision to pull off. Oh, no. So they hit the top of our turret, which I'm not worried about. I think it's like 5 inches or so. And we have hit the Abakur twice. Looks like we're doing some good stuff against her very low armor. Disabled another turret. Every one of those turrets could be a flash fire, so that's what we're rooting for at least. And then we're just going to close in on this. Well, it looks like they may be sorting themselves out. We might have to angle back this way again a little bit. But actually, let's just stay heading almost on a pure southern course for the time being. The reason I want to do that is if these guys are stopped, the further west we go, the further away we get. And I do want these destroyers to be able to sink them without being just really far away from our other ships. Okay, well, Imperator Alexander I is taking a few hits here. Fire started on the Gangut. The Imperator Pavel is also hit now. We are taking a few hits, it's definitely true. I don't think it's wise. They've basically run their T against us now. I don't think it's wise for us to just come back perfectly against that. So what we're going to do is start even angling back over to the east again. Although that's not the side the wind favors, I think it's a good idea. Okay, we hit the Andromeda. She's a big ship. It doesn't look like it's going to affect her much. And we are taking a few more hits still. Okay. Another hit on the Andromeda. They have very low armor. This Andromeda has decent armor, actually. With her angle, she's only firing her rear guns. We also hit the Abakur, who, yes, disabled or destroyed 3 of the turrets. And then, again, we're taking a few more hits. I hit against the Lion. It's very unlikely to do anything with our 9-inch guns, but I appreciate the consideration. Okay, Andromeda. I just keep forgetting what every ship is. There's so many different classes here, it's hard to keep track of them all. Yeah, so I think we basically need to start heading back east-west, because there's plenty of targets here, including another Renown, which would be wonderful to sink. Looks like a Princess Royal. It's another treaty class. I don't know if I even clicked on that last time. So let's start getting engaged with those guys. Those are the ones who I want to target. Let's get rid of those small guys. And who's in charge? There we go. Encourage torpedo launching. Okay, not a good turn for us. 4 more hits on us. None of them look like they did any damage. Oh, this one disabled a turret. That's not good. She's down to 1 turret, for the love of God. Not spectacular. Nonetheless, we were able to hit the Andromeda. That one's not going to do much. And the Venerable, a new ship. Looks like a treaty class. It's not. 30,000. Yeah, extremely good turret armor on that one. I don't expect we will cause a flash fire there. Okay, just us taking a few more hits. But we are honing in on the prize here, down here. We know that there's a few of them who are somewhat weak. Did I forget to give orders? Yeah, I did. You guys have been misled, I'm sorry. Forgot to change you a little bit earlier. Okay, well, not a good turn. Let's just pretend that never happened. Another not good turn. At least we're hitting the Jupiter 3 times. She's a light ship. Can't really take it. So we might just exfil after this. Might just leave, because we are getting pounded. I am pretty happy about this destroyer making his run. Oh boy, he was badly, badly damaged. Okay, we did hit the Lion. She doesn't look like she's been affected. And then the rest of them are all against us. Well, that's not good. Okay, this is a little better. 2 more hits on a Renown. A Venerable hit. And then a few hits against us. Well, things are going from good to bad. We now have the Gangoot who's lost power. She's going to come to a dead stop. I mean, electric power disabled. I don't think she can use her turrets or do anything. Yeah. So we're still going to do max speed so that the Imperator Alexander I continues on her merry way. But we're going to have to protect the Gangoot now, unfortunately. Which means this line will have to swing a little bit further south. It wouldn't immediately come to a stop. Of course, they would coast a bit, which seems a little silly that the Gangoot actually did come immediately to a stop. In a minute, I mean, would be a wonderful thing for those ships to be able to stop that fast when they're entering port or whatever, but it's completely impossible. Okay, well, at least we're starting to hit the Princess Royal, and that's a light ship. Shouldn't take too many solid hits to do some serious damage to them. And we have run into 3 of them here. Yeah, see, the British, they're kind of cheating their numbers up, but they have so many dreadnoughts. Like I do, I still am running my old pre-war battleships. We still have a whole bunch of those out in the Asian waters, just to inflate my numbers. But you can see the British are doing that as well. Yeah, some good hits. Not sure if it's amounting to anything. Okay. Yeah, wow. I mean, they haven't knocked out any turrets or anything, but some more... different hits on different ships. Okay. Hit on the Renown. Remember, the one that's sinking is, or the one that's with heavy damage is down here. We are not engaging her. I forgot. Their armor is, yeah, pretty small. Fire start on the Rabbit. Cut these guys back inside. There's no longer a reason for them to be out there. Looks like we did launch some torpedoes, but those are all going to miss. Plenty of torpedoes left though. Let me just Well, let's hope that he does something. Okay, 5-inch guns, not important. This is a good one. Yeah, we forgot to turn. That's okay. I said I wanted to cover the Gangut, and I'm doing just that. It looks like she's restored power. She has a speed of 1 now. That's good. Okay, Badri's been sunk. We knew that the sacrifices would have to be made. Oh my gosh. They have so many frickin' ships. I didn't even notice that fleet way off to the east. Our line's starting to fall apart, unfortunately. It's my fault. I wasn't paying as much attention. But at least it looks like we'll get another kill. That's 4 more 15-inch shells hitting this ship. That's a lot for such small armor to handle. Well, maybe we just pull off. Okay, more. Let's get this one. It's really hard to say if those are trustworthy reports, light damage. Yeah, these guys all mixed up, but whatever. Well, yeah, I think we've managed to... I think this guy's just taking so many hits, I can't imagine that they're doing only light damage. Same for this Renown class. She's taken quite a few hits. Excuse me. Okay. Well, we have separated them with our destroyers, but let's get these guys to go to AI control and kind of just let them launch at their own leisure. We're doing okay. I mean, there was a stretch there where we were taking a lot of hits, but I think we're recovering from that nicely. The Imperator Pavel seems to have just steamed off on his own. Try to get him to line back up. Yeah, our formation has fallen apart. But I will say that, like, this turn shows that it's not the worst thing. Just so surprised. Okay, 5-inch guns don't matter. This matters. 15-inch hit. 13. And another whatever. Okay, another 5-inch. And we hit this guy with our 5-inch guns. That actually means something, but it's a destroyer. I don't really care too much. Our destroyers are chasing them, so good. I guess our final engagement, we're just going to pull out of here. We're going to head up, over and out. It was our 9-inch down there, but there's no way we can really get to that in a realistic manner. Oh god, Petropavlov has gone too far. Oh, look at this. Oh, here we go. The first begins. Now, which one was this? Unfortunately, it was one of the ones that we were damaging quite significantly already, but it's a guaranteed kill, and we don't have to keep firing at a ship which is going to sink, so that's all really good news. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to launch our torpedoes and I think get the hell out of Dodge. I don't see a massive advantage in overstaying our welcome here. So the battle group's back. What is this? Cruiser group. You guys move to the inside. You're just my extreme anti-destroyer group, so you stay always just tucked inside. My light cruisers have enough torpedoes that I'm going to send them out just because I have noticed that they are actually doing a decent job. But who is my lead unit for the scouts? Yeah, let's encourage them to launch torpedoes as well. Oh, Petropavlovsk appears to be just fine now. Okay, good. Come back down and join us. Well, not much of significance happened that turn. Another Princess Royale hit. Medium damage. Another one over here. Nope. Let's get this guy to just go to AI control. Get all the destroyers to just do whatever they want. Oh my gosh, we just hammered this guy. Whoever thought it was a good idea to launch torpedoes back up at the fleet? Let me tell you, you were mistaken. That is not a good idea. Sometimes. I think we'll be okay, but that could be a good barrage. Nope, looks like it's just gonna miss. Yep, detach the Gangoot. Finally, so that we can monitor her separately. She's up to 4. I mean, 14's not bad, but we'll just start getting her to make her way right over there. Petropavlovsk can actually come down and, you know, if we end up tangling with these battle cruisers, and it doesn't look like we will, but if we happen to, yeah. See what happens. He could be useful. Okay, so I'm just going to assume we've done good damage to this guy. They're sinking. I'm going to let these guys continue to launch their torpedoes even at the risk, because if nothing else, they'll hopefully call off this big force of units moving at us with 16-inch guns. Although, good gracious, this one is just asking to be killed. Australia, we know all too well. Could get a lucky hit here. No. Nope, 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 nope. And some of our other ships are starting to take a few hits as well. Let's get these guys to space out a little bit. Get you guys to come back. Why don't you lay some smoke? Oh my gosh, it was so close. How does all that miss? Well, I want to slow it down a little bit here, because this is so many torpedoes. One would hope. Okay, well, the Princess Royale is the way it's spelled, so I should be presuming it's Princess Royal. That looks like it should be a kill, but there's so many torpedoes going out here. I'm just hoping for a few more lucky hits. Oh, balls, their range, they reached the range, so that's the end of that. But this turn away was kind of what we wanted anyway. I mean, even if we didn't get a hit, we got what we wanted. Now we'll just get everyone to start going away. So probably a lot of people going to AI control soon. Oh, they're sticking with it. Oh my gosh, we actually got another hit. They are persistent. Actually, we got yet another hit. And that was not surprising if it is. That ship is surely sinking. We'll turn off our flotilla attack, wave these guys back off. I don't remember who... Yeah, here it is. Plenty of torpedoes. I'm pretty happy that we were able to launch quite a few. If that one happens to get lucky, I'll be very happy. Doesn't look like it. No, probably not. We'll slow down just in case. It looks like he's going to turn too much. Okay, that's fine. So 2 Princess Royal classes are going to be destroyed. And the rest... Well, we'll just sail on out of here. Probably speed this up to fast even. How many are going to get out of here? Well, they're still launching torpedoes. I don't know where exactly, but having them under AI control seems to help a lot. Come on, rabbit. Alright, Vladivostok's going to turn around just to support. 35, 36. Okay, and they'll be supported by the Pozar. Okay, fair enough. Just circle around, just to protect our fleet. We did get a hit on the Australia that time. With our 15-inch guns. Where's the Petropavlov? Oh, she's actually doing exactly what I kind of wanted. Leading up the rear. And a battlecruiser hit. These guys are approaching from the south. Yeah. Well, this is going to be interesting. The Rabbit doesn't look like she's going to make it. But if they want to engage, they're going to have to engage through the Petropavlov. Gangut obviously needs to just make her great escape. Let's get these guys to go to AI control. I'm not doing a good job with them anyway. Oh, I will let them go, but... And how are we doing here? Very little damage. That means that they're also a candidate for returning. Yeah, we'll just make a impromptu battle line and come right back at them. Which the Petropavlov has already decided to do. Okay, so we've decided to start picking on the Niobe, who is very heavy. Very unlikely we can get this one, but wow, 42,000 tons, but we already took out one of her turrets. It's not a bad contribution. Another Niobe hit. Another Niobe hit. Could get lucky here. We've knocked out two of her turrets temporarily. Petropavlov taking a bit of return fire. Another Niobe hit. Could get lucky. Oh, balls. We're not going to stop and pick anybody up. Looks like... I don't know why she's sinking, actually. I wasn't paying attention enough to her. She sank because I did not give her the love she deserved. I should have been keeping a closer eye on her. Ah, c'est la vie. It happens. So, how are you guys doing? You guys were going to make the turn, but you know what? Just haul off. We got to get out of here. Things could get real bad in a real hurry. Well, Australia is... Yeah, but I don't think that my heavy cruisers are going to help much. So if you guys could just flee the battle scene as quickly as possible, that would be greatly appreciated. So it looks like nighttime is going to come along and save us anyway. Which is good, because we started to... lose at the tail end there. Oh god, please no. I mean, out of all the ships to have down there, I wouldn't mind. These guys have decent torpedo protection. Oh god, where are they going? Oh god, here they come. Well, I'm gonna do it because I'm a crazy son of a bitch. I'm gonna go back and just defend a little bit. God, these guys are such idiots. Take you back. Take you back. Get it. Okay, they're gonna focus on the Pamya Azova, which hopefully will give us a little bit of time to sink a few units. Like this, like that. Now, I'm just going to try to get a lot of these guys to return to port. Yeah, looks like some of them already have that idea. Yeah, good. Good. Sink whatever we can. Another hit. Two more hits on the Australia. I mean, knocked out a turret at least. Okay, she's sunk already. Now it's actually probably time for us to get back out of here because we no longer have the Pamyat Azova covering us, basically absorbing enemy fire. So, yeah. Yep, definitely time to turn back around. Very chaotic here. I mean, we are hitting these lighter ships too. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Getting yourself killed. I'm not going to have many destroyers left. That's not how I play. I don't try to protect them at all. It's pretty much the most dangerous game to be a destroyer in Admiral Tortuga's navy, but okay, so as long as we don't do anything really stupid, we should be okay. Some people might be doing something really stupid. No. I don't care which port they return to. It's actually perfectly fine if they choose to return to... It's really close, actually, to return to Hango. Okay. Well, a good engagement, I think. This guy might even get away. She's going to become the flagship, the acting flagship. Oh, you sighted an unknown ship. Well, let me tell you, buddy. You probably shouldn't have been out here. You don't have any torpedoes left anyway. You're... okay. You're not going to make it. Worst thing about this is you're going to cause me to slow down the game. Okay. Now I can control her. There. She took her a long time, but... So it comes off as a Russian major victory, which we knew. Wow. In fact, we ended up sinking 3 of their dreadnoughts. You can see how massively outnumbered we were. We had a total of 15 ships in field. Sorry. 13 ships in field. They had 10 battlecruisers. And 17 dreadnoughts. So, 17 dreadnoughts to our 13 dreadnoughts, and then they had an additional 10 battlecruisers. Nonetheless, we came out on top. We did choose our battles well, I would say. So we got a Princess Royal, and a Princess Royal. Well, that's kind of disappointing. I really would have... I mean, this would have been a great one to sink. But we're starting to edge into their massive lead. Okay, so just call this B1, Battle 1. In fact, I'll call it FB for Fleet Battle 1. Well, we've gone about 35 minutes. Good time to call this one to a close. One thing I'll do before we go is just take a look at what we're up against. Oh my gosh. $16, $20, $21. They have 21 dreadnoughts remaining. I mean, I could have just done this. Oh, I see, yeah. 4 building, yeah. 17 and 17 compared to our 13. Yes, that's right. All our battlecruisers are being retrofit right now. Okay, that explains why we don't have any. Really important is going to be getting our heavy cruisers out. Unfortunately, I assume that blockade will begin immediately. I'm still going to try to get these guys... Oh, well, they're all in port. Well, Sharp, if you can, please move to West Africa. Get out if you can, I hope. Otherwise, the good news is we have enough forces over on the Asian side of things that we might start invading their colonies. We have one here we can invade, a couple here we can invade. It'd be really nice if we could just steal a few of these colonies in the course of the war. But like I said, we'll save that all for the next episode. So thanks for watching, and until the next one, take care.